Hi guys, today discussion about various type of topics. We will discuss about Buddhisms mostly, and second talk about today humanity and humankind, human behavior and human activity and human achievements and man-woman attractions, man-woman desires and man-woman characters. Also, we will talk with materializations, and we will talk also natural life, neutral life, spiritual lives, especially Buddhisms. As a Buddhist monk, Buddhism is past purity for me. Let's first talk why I always suggest and I always try to promote and try to, some people say advertisements. Buddhism not a commercial things, it is not a commercials, it is totally universal, it is totally welfare, it is totally humanitarian, and it is totally pure and fresh for everyone. They are totally unconditional, there are no conditions. Buddhisms don't give you any condition. Without conditions you can accept and you can love, you can practice, you can follow Buddhisms yourselves from your own place. Let's talk why Buddhism better than others. If you see the Buddhist history and Buddhism foundation of the Buddhism, where Buddhism start from, mostly Buddhism, if you read Buddhisms, if you compare with Buddhisms, Buddhism have a wonderful history and very connection with humanity and very connection with human lives and humans heart and everything. Because if you see most of the our religion, we can see today available religions our around, there are many religions. You can see Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Jain, Jewish, other lots of religions. There are other also small religion, Sufisms and Jordisms, many. But Buddhism, they are why I say specials, very significant from others, because Buddha himself as a human, and he never accept a God or creators Allah, and he never accept himself as a messengers of the God. He identify himself and he introduce himself. He become enlightenment for himself because he saw the miserable his lives, horrible his lives. He saw pain his lives. He don't want to be sick and he don't want to get illness and he don't want any kind of disease and he don't want to damage his any part of his body. Also he don't want to lose anyone, he don't want to get any kind of pain, and he don't want to die, he don't want to lose his lives. This is very simple and very humble questions, very awesome question also. This is unthinkable things, you can say unthinkable things, because thousands years, million years when humanity start and human civilization start, people saw born and death, life and death, born, life, death. People show this is regular, people know people take a lives and live lives and die. This is people know about it, but everybody know there someone unknown person, invisible person have a hand, that hand who create us and who sent us this earth, this planet, this world, to enjoy and do follow his orders and enjoy his creations. But Buddha is totally different from this. Buddha never accept that kind of theory or method. He never agree with this, and he want to find himself who is actual creators or actual gods or actual whatever you call your religions. He want to find himself as a human. He show his own misery, human misery. He want to free from of this, liberation from this. He don't want this. That's why he born as a prince who are traditional Buddhist and who wrote the Buddhist and who have studied about Buddhism. You know who is the Buddha. He is prince of the king Suddhadana. He have a beautiful wife Yashodhara and he have a very handsome son Rahula, but he is not satisfied with this. He have lots of wonderful bungalow and place, very luxurious, fancy lives, very fun life. But he is not satisfied with this because he have a unthinkable things in his mind. He need to find these solutions. This is, he don't want to die anymore, he don't want to born anymore, or he don't want to sick, he don't want to get illness, he don't want to get diseased, he don't want to damage any part of his body. This is totally unthinkable things, like unnatural things. But 2500 years before, one of the great persons who think like this, he is the Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. And end of the times he leave his family and leave his wife and he leave his children and his fathers, and he practiced many way. He went to many peoples and many gurus, many master, many sage to solve his problems, find the answer his questions, but he don't find anywhere his question and answers. He not satisfied with this anyone answer. End of the time he start practicing himself many way to find his answer. Almost he practiced 6 years, many way, many kind of theory and many kind of techniques, as he know, as he understands. End of the time he found middle path and he practiced it. Their middle path means if you live sexual lives, if you live womanized lives, if you live family lives, have wonderful sex lives, wonderful pleasures, satisfactions, beautiful girl, pretty daughters, and handsome sons, and lots of land, property, famousness, populars, powerful positions, king, can be ministers, can be any administrative, can be any kind of position, government, non-governments, any rich men, entrepreneurs, anything. This is called very luxurious life, happy life, fancy life. But there is no satisfactions, permanent satisfactions, and permanent happiness and permanent peace. He don't find his unthinkable things and his answers. He lived these lives, that's why. And second one, he tried to practice many hardest lives, very hard, abusing life. He abused his body, he abused his mind, he tortured himself, he torturing his mind to clean and peaceful mind, happy mind, joyful mind. He tortured many ways his mind, and he also tortured his body. He abused his body, he erasing his body many ways without taking any food and staying on a cold place, as to eat warm place, as to eat raining place, as to eat empty stomachs, many kind of abuse, torture. He get himself and he take it and he done it, but he don't find the answer. What he asking, what he want, is not satisfied. End of the lifetime, he choice middle way, not so luxurious fancy lives, not so hardest lives. This is called middle path, middle way. And he start practicing taking food and taking the little bit relax, resting selves, and practicing meditations, contemplations, mind concentration and mindfulness. End of the time, he get a enlightenment. He know himself and he know his mind, his body. About it, his mind go so cold and so peaceful, so calm and so joyful. What he think about it and what he want about it, he found it. But it is very hard, very difficult work, difficult jobs. He done it. It is so difficult, but it's so hard job, but not impossible. It is possible, but it's so hard, super hard, but it's possible. But he thinks, who will do this kind of jobs? Who will work on it? Who will do this? Nobody will listen to him. He think like this, and he get this kind of knowledge and wisdoms and satisfactions are joyful life, peaceful life, happy lives. He think, oh, I want to enjoy myself. If I talk about it, someone, they will not care about it. They will not give response about it. They will not listen to him. That's why he said, no, I don't want to be, I should not teach someone. I should not say about it. I should not share my knowledge, my wisdoms, because it is too difficult, too hard jobs, too complicated, too hard. And that times one of the great god, and that time mostly if you see most of the people believe God, creators, Brahma. That time India is very popular is about the God and Brahma. And who is a Brahma, who is God? He come to heaven to earth, and he have a 3-4 head and very large body, very shiny body. You see the solar light more than shinier than solar light 1,000 times. And he come to earth and he put his hand together and bow to the Buddha. Please, you consider yourselves and you be kind and compassionate to others. Please, what you got it, what do you get it, and what do you achieve it. Please share your wisdom, share your knowledge, and share your techniques, share your theory to others. You be compassionate, you be kind to others, and help to others to achieve these wisdoms and enlightened selves. If you spend your energy, waste your energy, it will be work, it will be helpful, make benefit and beneficial for others. It will make profit for humanity and human society, human civilizations, and this earth and world. Please help others. Then he look his inner eye and inner wisdom prompts, and he tried to wash all over world, and he saw he have some friend, five friend, and he live his family lives, and to find these unthinkable things and unthinkable wisdoms, unthinkable way, unthinkable path, unthinkable peace, unthinkable happiness, unthinkable joy. That time some people work with him and help him as a friend, but end of the time when he don't win his goals, he not successful, they leave him alone, the walk on a different separate road, and end of the life he walk himself alone. But his aloneness, his strongest mind and a strong attitude, and his hard works achieve him, win him his goals. He win it, and he found, he searching them, where are they now? His inner eye, inner wisdoms show them somewhere in the practicing and worshipping and doing ritual things to achieve enlightenment, achieve wisdom, but are they still not successful? If I talk about it, my succeed and my wisdoms, my knowledge, what I got it, what I know about it, my wisdoms, that will be understand very earlier, very faster than all of others. Then he won them, and he went to them, and he teach them, and he talk about it. That time if you see in Buddhist texts and Buddhist scriptures and Buddhist Bibles, Tripitaka, you call Tripitaka, there one of the monk, there are five guys there, one guy got a first enlightened step, it is called Sotapanna. It is first step of the enlightens. And sometimes our Buddhist texts and Buddhist Bibles, Buddhist scriptures say that time 18 means 180 millions of the God, 180 million God also sometimes become enlightenment with one man. His name is Kashyapa. He become Buddhist monks, and after he saw this successful work and successful teachings, there are lots of students graduating to him and get maturity to him, get adulthood to him by his teachings and his methods, his theory, his wisdoms, and he get a more energy to push on to find more peoples, more disciples, and more human to giants and connect with his wisdoms and his knowledge, his enlightenments powers, and he start keep continue his teaching one after another, one place to another place, goings and teachings. End of the time you can see there thousands, million people become his disciples and become monks, become nuns, and also laymen, devotees, lots of king peoples, lots of rich peoples, and rich people daughter, rich people son, and rich people himself. Some people have become his disciples, some are become his devotee. They start practicing and following hymns, listen to hymns, learn to hymns, doing lots of generosity and practicing morality and meditating contemplations. Mostly Buddhism is first step is generosity. Generosity is very important to all of us because without generosity you cannot. This is first step of the enlightenments, first step of the wisdoms. Without generosity, generosity means donations, helping peoples, caring peoples, helping others, caring others, giving food, giving clothing, giving medications, and giving shelters. This can be a house, this can be temples, monastery, something. All materials or that needed to sleep or living, sittings, carrying self, resting selves, relaxing selves, and protect self from worms, rain, cold, air. This is called shelters, or you can call monastery, or is a Pali word Bihara. Some are called Bihara, is a Pali word Bihara, temples, monastery, monk homes, and giving food, healthy foods, and clothing to save body from hot temperatures, cold temperatures, and by air, windy, also showers, rains. You can give clothing. First step of the enlightenment goals and wisdom goals, achieve wisdoms, because without your generosity you cannot be a step up to the enlightenments, a step up to get a wisdoms, pure wisdoms. That's why you have to be generous persons. You have to make generosity make you kind and compassionate and responsible to others, responsible to all civilizations, all humanity, all humankinds. And also generosity make you very three things: responsible person, kind person, compassionate persons, and become you to be moral persons, and you going to be matured persons. And second is morality, because morality is the second step of the enlightenments and second step of the wisdoms. Yes, with pure wisdoms, enlightened wisdoms, you should be moral persons. You should be kind and love with all humanity, all living beings. Very cold, very kind, very responsible, very compassionate. You're not hurting anyone. You don't doing any wrong things. You don't doing any wrong stuff, wrong deed. You will be positives. You will be good, admirables things you need to done. You always help to protect these natures, these charts, these all living beings. This is called morality. You're not abusing anything, you're not harassing, you're not hurting anyone, not only human beings, any beings, any lives, you're not hurting anything. This is called morality. This is very important things to take next step to be contemplations, meditations, and get a real wisdom, pure wisdoms, true wisdoms, absolute wisdom, and absolute peace and happiness, joy. You can call ultimate joy, ultimate happiness, ultimate peace. This is called enlightenments. This is the third step. If you want to third step, that you have to be first generosity, second morality. Third step is contemplation, meditations. If you meditate, you contemplate, then you becomes enlightened. You begin to learn your mind, learn about your body, observe it, and all mental and physical factors. Very important. And you become enlightenment. One day, maybe 1 week. It will be take time, maybe 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 times. If you practice continuous generosity and morality and contemplations, you will be enlightenment someday. This is very confirms and very guarantee. It is so guarantee. It is granted. It is granted right now. But you have to maximum, as the Buddha said, maximum 7 years. Or if you even not so hard and not so serious, not so persistently, maybe takes end of the life you will be enlightened. But you are going to be results. You're not losing anything. You're not wasting your energy. You're not wasting your times. This is very valuable. It will be your very profitable, very beneficial work and very beneficial your times. Will give you great surprise and great gift and great reward. But you have to work on it. You have to deal with these three things. One is generosity, second is morality, characterize, third is contemplations. Then you will enlighten. That's why this is the actual Buddhism. That's why it calls Buddhism is better than others religions. You see our Mother Earth right now. There's some religions, lots of religions. Very largest population following some religions, but Buddhism totally different. Buddhism is because it's human made, and human is the founder of this religion, and human teacher of this religion. There are no God hand, no creator hand, no thought hand. This is our own creations, like a science, materialistic science, whatever the creatings. Networking, hardworking, high-tech, low-tech, all materials, all technology, all device. This is human made. Same Buddhism are human made. They are no one hand, thought hand. This is one of the great human. He made it, he found it. He found this way, methods. If you follow this method, this theory, you can enlighten. You can get a few wisdoms right now. You can get absolute peace, happiness, and joy. You see, yesterday I watched one of the very big scanning things videos we are watching on YouTube's documentary. Today world's lots of problems. We can face drug addicts, alcoholics, and sex. You can call sex trade also, and lot of men selling illegal guns, and lots of type of gang peoples, lots of type of terror peoples, lots of type of crimes, cyber crimes, lots of type of crimes today. If you see behind 100 years, 1000 years before, there have some kind of crimes, but today crime is different. But crime is crimes. But today crime is very modern and very technical crimes, and using modern device and technology, modern systems and modern material to do crimes. But crime means what? Crime means you hurt someone, kill someone, damage someone's, faint someone. This is the crimes. But nobody want faint, nobody want hurt, nobody want kill, nobody want die, nobody want damage anything. Yourselves, myself, anyone's. That's why you don't want crimes. But why crime is increased today? Because there are every day thousand crimes all over world. If you go first world, there crime is difference. If you go second world, there some kind of crime. If you go third world, there is some kind of crime. Crime is everywhere. No the world without crimes. World, no world, no world without crime. Everywhere is crimes. Why crimes? Because of our demand, expectations, our desire, our uh, expectations mostly, and desires, our demands. But how you going to be stop these crimes? There any path, any road, any technique, any theory, any methods? Yes, there are lots of methods, lots of techniques, lots of theory. Our world still have a lives, but you have to watch it, you have to learn it, you have to know it, you have to practice it, you have to remind it. If you go behind, maybe it is not from south, it is not from north, it is not from west or east, but somewhere in the world. But you have to look, you have to find it. That's why as a monks I say no. If you follow real Buddhisms, real Buddhist teachings, there is the wonderful path, wonderful techniques. If you use these techniques, use this method, or use these tools, we can live our world very safe, very secure, very with peace, harmony, and love, compassion, and joy and peace. You can see if you follow the Buddhisms, there are Buddhist sacrifice, generosity. If you practice real Buddhist generosity, true Buddhist generosity, what Buddha said and Buddha teach it, there will be no one poor, no one be sick, no one be die without food, no one get hurt, and no one be ignored. Nobody. Everybody will be valuable. Everybody is valuable for all of us. Everybody respectful for all of us. Everybody for care. We are here. Then what will be this world will be better place and happy place, peaceful place, secure place for all of us. And Buddhist morality is very important. Also, same time Buddhist morality, Buddhist characterized education. This is very important for keeping peace, keeping love, and keeping compassion, and keeping harmony our earth. Sorry guys, somebody may be calling. Yeah, one of my friend is calling. I'll talk with him later, but I'm now busy. I'll talk with him later. First I like to share my Buddhist opinion, Buddhist perspectives, and Buddhist view and Buddhist method, Buddhist theory to you, your attentions and your awareness, how beneficial our personal life, daily lives, family lives, how good it is. To decrease this kind of crime, violence, conflict from our Mother Earth. Sorry guys, I have to leave this live right now. I'll talk with him, then he's calling me one after another. I think he had something discussion. I don't know, he's my very long time friend from Canada, Alberta. This guy. Okay guys, I just request you guys, please stay with me and keep talking and keep listening to me, and if you have any feedback, you can keep it feedback, any opinion, any things about Buddhism, Buddhist questions, please giving and keep your comment and under my post, under my video. and please share my video as you could more and more. Also try to add more member, more friend with my this group to make benefit all everyone, our mother earth, our this my goals as a monks, one family, one world. This is called human family and human world. They are only peace, they are only happiness, they are only joy, they are only loves and compassion and harmony. There are no conflict, no violence, no crimes. This is the, and this is called enlightenment world. Our world will be enlightenment world. We want to give enlightenment world, peaceful world, happy world, joyful world, and harmonious world. This is my goal as a monk. This is my job, my duty, my serve for everyone. That's why I need your house. I need your sacrifice, your contributions, your cultivations. Keep stay with me and helping me. Thank you so much. Help me. Thank you.